Alright guys, before we go too in depth about what I have to say today, let's just look at this quad feed I dropped. In all honesty, y'all, I think the AK is the best gun in the game. Also, I do run the factions cleaners if y'all was interested in what I was running. Yes, I think the cleaners is the best faction just because of the fire ability. I mean, think about it. You literally hit somebody with your bullets and you can die and literally still kill them. I think that's good. I am generous though. How many of y'all actually have gold on all y'all's guns? I mean, my friend, I have this one friend. This dude plays the game so much. He's already got like four or five guns gold. It's crazy. Me, on the other hand, I got one weapon. One weapon. My AK is bronze. But anyway, let's get into the real reason right on here. A lot of y'all want to know, is Xdefaint dying? I've heard a lot of people say it. I've seen some tweets on Twitter. In my personal opinion, I do not think this game is dying, nor is it going to die anytime soon. And I know it may sound like that because it has a lot of bugs, but people don't realize the game literally just came out like last week. Of course it's going to have bugs. You just got to give it time to, One problem I am having, and I'm seeing a lot of people having, is just the fact of the hit rate. So basically, what I'm saying is you'll be behind the wall and you'll just get shot. Or you'll hit somebody and your shots just won't register at all. I do feel like that is a big problem, but I feel like that issue will get fixed as it is at FPS. If it doesn't get fixed, then I can see why people would not want to play the game. It's a good game, but when you're getting shot through buildings and everything else, it just kind of makes you mad, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's the biggest problem I have in it. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, skill-based matchmaking. This game has no skill-based matchmaking. I'm always at the bottom. Well, it's maybe because you're bad, my boy. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing so many people on Twitter saying that. It's just like, well, are you good or are you bad? Because maybe you need skill-based matchmaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as weapons in this game, I do feel like most of the weapons are, equal. I don't feel like there's really an overpowered weapon, but I do like running the AK. I'm not going to hold y'all. The AK, in my opinion, is probably the best gun in the game. Now, most of the guns are balanced, but I feel like the AK is just a little bit more OP. But I have used the MDR. The MDR is pretty good. It's the best gun overall. Also, I would stick with the MP7 close range because it's the best SMGs hands down. So in conclusion, is the game dying? No, it's not even close to that. No 6 months, no year. I give it about a good 2-3 years on this game actually dying. What a lot of people are failing to realize is Xdefiant is a good game. It's just still in development, so there's gonna be bugs, issues, and stuff. But as for me, man, this is the first game I'd say since probably Cold War that I've been grinding a FPS, and that means something to me because if you know me, I'm usually on Fortnite, but this game has completely switched everything. It is a very, very fun game. Not just fun, but it's a good game. There's just stuff that needs to be worked on, and I feel like until they get it worked out, the player base or the player count's never going to be as good as it needs to be. Now, I am curious. Y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments y'all favorite faction. I've seen a lot of people run Echelon. I've seen a lot of people run Cleaners. I've talked to so many different people, and I feel like every faction is really balanced. Like, there's always that one overpowered ability, but you can always counter any ability. And I've learned that, like, with the shield, firebomb, that counters that. Echelon, I'm not gonna lie though, that 5.7 pistol, you just gotta stay very far back, because if you're close range or anything, there really ain't no counter to that. That is about the only ability I can say no counter to. Oh, and that healing, oh my. Whew. And when you can heal during a fight, dude, I'll be doing so much damage. They definitely need to nerf that a little bit, because it's way too overpowered. In some of these clips, you'll be seeing me use the firebomb, and honestly, the firebomb is so good, y'all. If y'all haven't given it a try, make sure you give it a try. It is the cleaner faction. So y'all make sure y'all remember that. Cleaner faction, and use the firebomb. It's so broken, y'all. And me personally, I honestly think that's what makes this game stand out and so different. Not only it being an FPS, but just the factions, the different abilities you can use to actually play your playstyle, you know what I'm saying? And once you find the playstyle and the weapon you want to use and you learn the maps, meta and everything, you're chilling, absolutely chilling. And the movement on this game is about 10 times better than COD MW. But don't get me wrong, like MW, Modern Warfare 2019, that was the best Call of Duty. for movement. But now the movement in Call of Duty is so bad. So people are like going to Xdefiant for one. There's no skill-based matchmaking. The movement on Xdefiant is so much better than COD. So I mean, like, why wouldn't you play Xdefiant over COD? And like, especially now, COD's just making some terrible changes. If I'm the only one that thinks that, then I'm sorry, but COD is making some terrible games. Now, do I think Xdefiant will kill Call of Duty? Hell no. Call of Duty is too big of a game to let Xdefiant kill it, especially with the bugs that Xdefiant has now and the server issues of Xdefiant just kicking you out of the match. Like, that's absolutely crazy. I don't think no game will fully kill COD. COD is just too established in the community, in the FPS community, and I feel like if you want to even compete with killing COD, you have to do something big. And don't get me wrong, the no skill-based matchmaking, that's amazing. The movement's amazing. But I mean, it's just COD, bro. And then the gunplay on Xdefiant, don't get me wrong, it's smooth, but the hit rate is so bad. And that's another thing about Call of Duty. If your bullets hit them, you actually do damage, and you don't take damage when bullets don't hit you. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my honest thoughts and opinions. I hope everyone's enjoyed the video. I hope everyone's having a great day. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you sub. Make sure you drop a comment, and I'll see y'all boys.
They got a hot shot, and I'd sure hate it if something bad happened to him. You ain't doing so good, pal. Time to roll up your sleeves. They got